Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland, and the lies continue. This time, the lies over GB Energy. They said it was going to be controlled and run in Scotland. Turns out, not so much. The head office will be Manchester, and they've got a German running it. Weird, isn't it? Can't find anyone who's an expert in energy in this country. Well, certainly not in government, that's for sure. But they did say, oh yes, there will be 1,000 jobs in GB Energy in Aberdeen. And it may well happen. Who knows? Not me. The reason? Well, they've had to admit these 1,000 jobs may take 20 years to appear. That's right, folks. 20 years before you get your 1,000 jobs. Well, it's not good enough, is it? They came to power. Their promise was to reduce energy costs by £300 a year. They've already gone up by over £500 a year. £800 if you're a pensioner. And still no sign of this reduction. Meanwhile, you have an ideologue moron by the name of Miliband who is trying his best to destroy what power supply we have. He wants this and that and windmills and sunny fields and things like that. Solar ain't going to cut it. Wind isn't going to cut it. And if you want to make every car electric, well, you're going to need nuclear power stations. Lots and lots of nuclear power stations. And what is this government doing about it? Nothing. Scotland, of course, has said it's never going to have a nuclear power station, even though it's got several at the moment. I think only one working, but the others are still there. But if Scotland wants to thrive and wants to create thousands of jobs, it's got to go nuclear. This 1,000 jobs in 20 years bollocks isn't going to cut it. So what's Swinny and his team doing about it? Well, doing what they always do. Sod all. Just letting the events of the world wash over them like a tsunami. A tsunami of shit. And they, of course, are just standing there, mouth open, taking it all in. Because they are ultimately powerless and useless and pointless. Less of them would be better, wouldn't it? What's their plans for Scotland's nuclear energy? Not to have any. What are they going to do when Scotland shuts down, has gone black and nobody's got any heating? Well, they'll blame Westminster because that's all they've got. They cannot take responsibility for their own failings. 1,000 jobs in Aberdeen? My arse. And when they have finally destroyed the oil and gas industry, there'll be 30,000 unemployed people in Aberdeen. And they will not have an industry to go on to work in. There won't be any. Can't afford it. World's most expensive energy. Who's going to build a factory? Thanks a lot. Bye.